Hey everybody, 10 o'clock, and that means it's time for What's Next from the Channel 13 studios. I'm Dustin Grove, filling in for Scott Swan, who will be back soon. Hope you had a great Wednesday, and we look forward to hearing from you as you comment on Facebook as we move ahead here. We're going to get a sneak peek of the forecast coming up in just a minute. Angela's tracking more heat and some rain chances coming up. We're also talking about the Olympic trials. Have you been watching the swim trials? And have you noticed there is a strong contingent from Indiana? So we wondered, what's in the water here? How do we have so many elite swimmers making the cut? Lauren Kostick is going to join us in just a moment for that. And we're also going to do a behind-the-scenes look at how the North Split project is going as well. The North Split, as you probably well know by now, especially if you drive anywhere downtown Indianapolis, 18 months the North Split will be closed. We are about a month in, and so we wondered, how's that going? And so Sarah Jones took a behind-the-scenes tour. We're going to show you that coming up in just a minute. But we want to begin with a look ahead at our big story tonight at 11 over on 13 News. This is an issue that seems to be getting worse as we head into the summer months. Teens involved in gun violence. Yesterday, a teenager was shot at a popular Kokomo pool. Hours later, a teen in Indianapolis was killed. So tonight, we're going to go through a list of community resources out there ready to help. And there are, frankly, a ton of resources out there. So many people in this community who want to be part of the solution and who offer their services. And for a lot of these people, it is a calling and a passion to reach these young people and help save lives. So we're going to go through a list of who's out there helping. We're also going to look at the human face of this, the latest shooting that claimed an Indy teenager's life. That's coming up. So make sure and catch it at 11 o'clock over on Channel 13. Okay, so hope you've been able to enjoy this beautiful weather. And we're not even officially to summer yet, right, Angela? But we already had the extreme heat and humidity, and the last couple of days, we've had some really, really comfortable weather, tonight included.
Yes, and I had to look back because I was out of town, so I wasn't sure just exactly how hot it was here. But it was warm, it was muggy, several days in a row in the upper 80s and low 90s, and 81 yesterday and 80 today.
Okay.
So nice and comfortable, and what makes the difference is the lower dew point temperatures. And we put that in the kind of motion when we talk about the heat and humidity. The higher the dew points, the more uncomfortable it is.
So this has been a dry heat.
Yeah, yes, it's a dry heat. But that muggy meter is going to change big time over the next couple of days. So if you've liked today and you liked yesterday, I still think you're going to like tomorrow. Even though the Thursday forecast includes temperatures up about 5 degrees, that humidity stays in check. 61 at 8 a.m., 78 at noon, and highs eventually near 85 degrees. Mention the muggy meter. We've been well below the comfort line. We consider any dew point at 65 or above uncomfortable or sweaty or miserable, however you want to put it. But you'll notice Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, those dew point numbers anywhere from 65 to almost 70, so it's going to get sticky around here. In addition to that, we're going to be tracking a couple waves of thunderstorms. Doesn't get here tomorrow, so if you need some outdoor time and you need dry time, tomorrow's going to be your day, because that threat for severe weather actually shifts south for us on Friday. We're not forecasting any rain tomorrow, and this looks to be a complex of severe storms that tries to fall apart. We'll see how it holds together late Thursday night, early Friday. I think at the minimum we have rain, may include some lightning, may include some gusty winds early Friday. And then if we start to clear out, we get some daytime heating, destabilize the atmosphere, we may get another wave of thunderstorms developing during the afternoon and evening hours, again, some of which may contain some damaging winds. At this point, that appears to be the bigger threat, the biggest threat, but it's something that we'll monitor, and we'll want you to stay weather aware and stay with us. We'll keep you posted on the timeline, any changes to that, and of course, if any strong to severe storms happen to pop up.
Okay, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems that we have not had really any severe weather. Knock on wood. Where's the wood, right?
I've got some. Yes.
There you go. But we haven't seen it.
No, it has been a very quiet spring for central Indiana. I know there are lots of people that love severe weather. They love to chase tornadoes. They love everything about it. do not count me in that group.
Yeah.
I'd be fine not ever having tornadoes.
Yeah.
Just because, it puts lives and property in danger, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't find the fun in it. But
So far, so good.
so far, so good.
Yeah.
But Friday is definitely a day, start to finish, that you'll want to stay weather aware.
Okay.
Download the app on your phone if you haven't already.
Yep.
And I know I've talked about this before, but you can put in different locations. So I have a student at Purdue. So Purdue is one of my locations. My current location is a location, and then my home is a location, just so I can always kind of keep track of where the alerts are.
Yep.
And no matter how many locations you put, you will get alerts for those locations.
Yeah, I like it too. I've got a number of locations on mine, and I know we kind of sound like a broken record because anytime we have severe weather or rain or anything, we say download the app, but really that is because it is super helpful, and it pinpoints what's going on right down to the block where you live. So
It was funny, we
I
were
like
on
it.
vacation, I got an alert. There's lightning approaching West Lafayette.
Oh, good. And now you know.
But now,
From
we
New
weren't
Orleans.
there, but yes.
All right, Angela, thanks. Angela and I were talking about a lot of Indiana swimmers or swimmers with Indiana ties are competing for a ticket to the Tokyo Olympics. Have you noticed this? Of course, if you follow this kind of thing, you know about David Bodaya, Steele Johnson, and their success in the Olympics over the years. But there are a lot of others too from Indiana. So what's in the water? Lauren Kostick is looking into that. She joins us now tonight. What'd you find out, Lauren?
Well, Dustin, I went to one program in Carmel, and they had 8 athletes or alumni competing in the trials right now. So that's
Wait,
8.
let me just stop you right there. 8 from Carmel who are in Omaha competing.
Isn't that
Right?
amazing?
That's incredible.
Right? From this small program that started almost 50 years ago. So this has been a dream in the making. I mean, they have been wanting this for decades. So this last night was made history. So there were 2 teens from Carmel that made the Olympic team. They're going to Tokyo. So they've never had someone on the Olympic team before, and this is the first time. So they are just so thrilled. I was able to speak with the head coach who's there in Omaha. And then I also spoke with one of the business development directors of the program. And she said the biggest thing about this is that it's inspiring so many young swimmers. So when I was there today, there were at least, a dozen in the pool, and they're all just so excited to see these guys that they look up to there on the big screen, going to Tokyo. So it's really something special that's happening. And like you said, there are so many Hoosiers out there in the pool at Omaha. So it's just incredible to watch.
It sure is. I've got a young swimmer in my house who she does club swimming. And it's really cool for her and her friends to watch this and see how many people from, not just from Indiana, but just in the country who have a chance at competing at the world's largest stage. It's not out of the realm of possibility, but especially to have people from, our area just makes it that much more realistic,
So special. And what they do, I mean, it's so hard to get there, the work they put into it. And the head coach was telling me, I mean, these guys train, these men and women, they train, 50 hours
Full-time
a
job.
week. It was crazy number. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So they work so hard to get there, and they deserve this. Just to be at the trials is extremely special.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Lauren, look forward to your story and what they're doing to inspire and to make all of these swimmers so successful. See you at 11 over on Channel 13, Lauren. Thank you.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Finally tonight, we are about a month into the North Split closure downtown. We've got another 17 months to go as crews work to fix and replace about 50 bridges. So, Angela, you've noticed this, right? Now, does it affect you somehow?
No.
Okay.
Other than, some of the lanes kind of coming to an end, but no, I can still get in and out of downtown pretty easily. It's just mind-blowing, though, when you think about, you said 50 bridges?
Yep.
And the engineering feat when you have to, when you put yourself, which we're going to see with Sarah, in this mound of dirt, how do they even know which way is which?
Yeah,
It really is amazing.
Absolutely. The logistics, too, as you said, stand in a mound of dirt and say, okay, this is how it's going to go. This is how we envision all 50 or so bridges being either rehabilitated or just rebuilt completely. So how's it going so far? Sarah Jones got an up-close look today. Take a look.
It's a mega project.
You can say that again.
$330 million project.
So let's check it out.
The branch for the eastbound I-70 ramp is going to be huge. But there are also dozens of smaller bridges.
We are replacing or rehabilitating a total of 50 bridges throughout the North Split here in downtown Indianapolis, essentially at once in an 18-month period.
The shutdown of the North Split started in May. And the countdown is on.
Normally a bridge like the one you see behind me would take 2 to 3 years to complete, and we're doing 50 bridges in just over around 18 months. So the inconvenience of having the reroutes and detours will definitely be worth it when we open everything back up. The main goals of the project are to have a lot safer of interchange with a lot better traffic flow. And you'll see from the new alignment when we finish up, a lot of the weaving in and out when you're trying to get on or off the highway, that'll be eliminated.
And it's also about improving and updating infrastructure.
Most of the existing structures are 50+ years old. A lot of the bridges were built between the 50s and 70s, and a couple of rehabilitation jobs since then.
And a project this big requires manpower.
Roughly 100 to 120 people at this point.
And they represent 11 different countries.
The sequencing of the construction, I think that I took so much from Nepal, and it has helped me a lot.
The people involved say they're proud to be part of Indy's landmark project.
All right, well, it's painful now, but it's going to be great when it's finished, isn't it?
Just a short 18 months from now.
Yeah, it'll go by really fast. Yeah. All right. Hey, thanks for watching tonight. Thanks for participating. We look forward to connecting with you tomorrow night. Same time, same place. See you then.